gotta die. Well, one day you gotta die. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene, hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow them all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. But in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Spoon-fed hair and your thoughts been bled, cry out to God from the devil's bed. Knick-knack, paddywhack, throw a bum a bone, I could chew or spew your views on my own. Teacher made me a history, doctors cooked up a new disease, a preacher man made a shiny new Lord, Mr. President, well, build me a wall. I don't know what I'm fighting for. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene, hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Say it ain't so, the levee won't hold, see spilling over like a nowhere blows. Heading for the rafts, they're heading for the roof, they're heading for the waterman, they're heading for the loot. Not enough rich in a poor black town, not enough dead to get the White House down. Not enough help, not enough hope, not enough hands to plug this here hole. Not enough to plug this here hole. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene, hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow it all apart. All I ask and all I crave is a lonely walk till the noise of grave. Well, in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Said in the end we'll separate, the rags we wear from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear. Oh, from the rags we wear.
Everything was going so well.
Oh, mothers, don't you fear, ain't gonna drop no bomb over here. Won't be a bang, won't be a boom, just a TV set in your living room. Coming in loud, it's coming in clear, coming like a freight train through your ear. What you gonna do now, what you gonna say when they take your boss bonds away? When they take your boss bonds away. Teaching teaching us lies, preaching us fear. Oh, my child said the end is near. Now, widows, don't you cry, 'cause all God's children one day gotta die. Well, they one day gotta die. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and care.
Okay, we should be live. Get the mic going so you guys should be able to hear us. Before we get started, of course, let us know in the comments if you can hear us and see us all right. Okay? Yes? Looks like you guys are actually, a lot of you guys are tuning in. We've got Dan Dockery, good to see you. Buck Champ, hope you're doing good. William and Shannon Thompson, good to see you guys. Booga, and Awesome. Worth Anderson, of course, in the Great Smokies, Blue Ridge Mountains. Very cool. Yeah, drop us a comment. Yes, Dan Dockery, thank you so much. He said all's good. So, audio and video. Yes. Are you awake?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we are good to go. So you guys know from the last couple of posts that we've posted, we've got a pretty big ride coming up, and it is called BC to BC 22. It is our border to border run and coast to coast run. So we're going to be riding the border to border ride and a coast to coast ride back to back before we end up in Sturgis. But we're going to get into all those details. But the name of the ride, it is BC to BC 2022, and there is a Facebook event group on Facebook, of course, where you guys can follow along, but also on the website, and I'll drop the link in the comments here, so you guys can follow along our ride. Of course, any of you guys can come ride the whole ride with us. If you can't take off that long, come ride a section of the ride. We're going to be going through how many states? Do you remember? I want to say 22 or 32 or something like that. Yeah. States, and of course we're going to have the map uploaded on the website so you guys can actually see the route. You guys know it is Highway 50 that we're going to be riding and Highway 62 that we're going to be riding. So shouldn't be venturing off of that unless that highway, turns into the interstate because of, new age road mapping and upgrading and updating the roads and all that bullshit. Anyway, so pretty much you should be able to know where we're going to be at. Yes. Okay, so you want to get into details about it?
Yeah, guys, so this is our Friday Night Live. We've been doing it here and there. We were doing it every Friday night, but we kind of kicked back a little bit because we've been working on this a lot as well. So if you don't know who we are, I'm TJ Thompson, this is Stephanie Thompson with the Ornery One, and we ride motorcycles, and you're watching our channel about motorcycles and what we do on them. Basically what it is. Really excited to be back on the road. I'm tired of being at home. I've been looking forward to this. I've been biting at the bit. Steph is holding me back a lot. Of course, we've got a lot of stuff to do because not only on this ride, I've added more to it, and it's all about you guys. So what I'm trying to do is give back to y'all, and we appreciate you guys always tuning in and chiming in the comments, liking our posts, and tagging along with us. So with doing that, I've just been watching a lot of westerns and a lot of pirate shit, a lot of history stuff here lately. While stuff is getting a bunch of stuff done, I'm trying to be quiet at night, and so that's what I'm watching. So kind of went back to the Goonies thing, and I was wanting to do booty drops. That's right. So what a booty drop is on this ride, I'm going to kind of break it down a little bit. Give back to you guys. Steph has made a map, and we're going to have 6 different, so you could call it like treasure drops or loot drops, but we're calling them booty drops because just kind of a little shout out to our Ornery ass members, because we like a big old thick ass here at the Ornery One. And if you join the Ornery One, I'm always saying, oh, you just made our ass get bigger. So it's just kind of a play off that. All of us get it, hopefully, and if you don't, well, the hell with it. It's my gig. I'll do what I want. So our booty drops are going to be 6 of them. So we're going to be doing them across the country. Steph has got the map brought up right there. So we're going to be giving you guys hints in our post. leading up to it, and then we're going to be dropping these little tokens along the road that Steph is going to make, and then you can cash these in and get the booty. So what are we going to have on these drops? Well, as of right now, we've got some pretty cool stuff rolling in. We'll have some really cool stuff, swag by knives made by Nick, also by Legends, I believe Custom Dynamics and Mustang Seats, and we got more coming as well. That's what we've been working on. So these 6 booty drops, you could win this stuff. Value from like 50 to 250, maybe even more than that. I do know this. Our grand booty drop will be at Sturgis, because this is where we're going to end this big ride that we're fixing to talk about. This big ride is going to end up at Sturgis, and we are going to be staying at the Buffalo Chip. So we're going to be partying down at the Buffalo Chip. They put us up there, and we're going to be making some cool content with them. And then we're going to do that grand booty drop there. And I do know this. You guys are going to love this. You guys know that we ride on the best suspension out there, hands down. If you're looking for suspension, the only suspension there is Legend suspension. Not only is it good suspension, but it comes from good people. And what I mean, these people stand behind us 110%. They love us so very much, and we love them back. And they're like, yeah, we want to be a part of this. And we're going to give you a certificate for somebody to win some new shocks. So if you're looking for an upgrade on your suspension, which if you've got stock suspension, you should. You can hear me rant about how amazing our bike handles. You've heard this ever since I put Legends on. Steph and I love them. So we're going to be doing that as well for our grand booty drop there. We're going to have more details as we get closer to the BCBC, and probably along the BCBC too, because we're always evolving. I'm always pushing the limit. I'm always trying to get our people to give back to our people and our people. So I'm just really enjoying this, our community. And so, like I said, these 6 different drops, Steph has somewhat got them marked on the map there. So somewhere in the vicinity of the East Coast, we're going to be dropping one. On the West Coast, we're going to be dropping one. The Mexican border, Canadian border, here in the Ozarks, and of course, like I said, at Sturgis, at the Buffalo Chip. So in that vicinity somewhere, we're going to be dropping them, and we're going to decide that when we're on the road, of course. So you guys what we're trying to do is just get you guys get involved. So I would love if you guys would like, comment, and share, because if I can get that to happen, then this continues me being able to give you stuff. So that's basically what it is. As long as these sponsors and these people feel like they're getting something out of it, then we're going to continue giving back to you guys. And
yeah, we got to show
fun.
them. Yeah, we got to show them that we're having fun. We love their products, and it is all about just sharing the love and sharing good times and showcasing what we absolutely all love to do, and that's ride a motorcycle. And these products make it even better and more enjoyable. So
yeah, and I mean, that's truthfully what it is. No smoke and mirrors. We're trying to grow their following and get them to increase, and as we are too, and the whole while we're giving back. So it's a give and give. It's a win-win-win in the office. So that's what we're doing. We didn't have to do this. This is kind of the last minute thing. I was wanting to do this, and Steph has been working hard on this as well as we've been reaching out to all our sponsors. So, and I can't be more excited because it's engaging and I have a lot of fun with it. I think you guys will too. So that's a little bit about our booty drops and what we're doing. And I'd love for you guys to follow along on this BCBC. On the BCBC, basically what it is Steph and I wanting to ride some different roads. Really going nowhere, but at the point of it, we're riding these roads. And let me tell you guys something. Steph's in the, we were riding back from Picture Harley Davidson, and she's in 62. So she started looking up Highway 62 and came to find out that ran border to border. So that actually starts in El Paso and in El Paso, Texas, and ends up in Buffalo, New York. Okay? You guys can go look that up. And it's just a bunch of this all the way through there. So we'll be making our way up through there. And then we are going to be leaving from Ocean City, Maryland, making our way over to San Francisco, California via the 50, which is dubbed the loneliest road in America, right? So those are our 2 rides that we're doing, but we're just putting them all together. So we're going to be doing all that. But basically, I think what we've narrowed down what we're going to do, we're going to leave here out of the Ozarks, where we live. We're going to head east, and we're going to be stopping by some of our sponsors and hanging out with them and showing you some little behind the scenes. We'll stop by Memphis Shades, KST, Custom Dynamics, maybe Rick Rack, and maybe a few others along the way there. So we're going to get to hang out with those folks that have supported us so very much, and we appreciate them. So loyal to us, so loyal to them. One, I have to just take my hats off is Custom Dynamics. They've been there from the beginning, and we've just become really good, just family, and they light our way. If you guys don't know, they have the leading LED aftermarket lighting there is. They're absolutely amazing. 100% the best customer service there is, plus lifetime warranty. We love them so very much, and the big board's lit by them. So we're going to get to go out and see all of our family there at Custom Dynamics. So with saying that, we'll be making our way out to Ocean City, Maryland. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to start there. We're going to ride 50, which is a lot of switchbacks and back and forth and up and down. You guys can go look it up if you're not familiar. We'll end up out there in San Francisco, California, and hang out for a little bit, and then we'll make our way down, right, and over eastwardly toward El Paso, Texas. So we get to El Paso, Texas, then we'll start there and make our way up Highway 62 up to Buffalo, New York.
Yes.
Which Buffalo, New York, I just got to bring this up too. Another great sponsor of ours, and somebody we're going to hang out with, and we're going to be giving away some cool product. I think it's $250 gift cards. I think we have 2 of them.
I think we do have 2 of them.
So I'm going to make sure, but 2 $250 gift cards for audio. The best audio there is out there, and that's Hog Tunes. You guys see us. We have the Wild Boar upgrade on the big board. We're going to get to hang out with them as well. And then in some of our booty drops, 2 of them, we're going to be giving away those as well. So you could get...
This is so exciting, you guys.
You can get it. And I think I'm going to hold off. It's whatever we want to do. But I think I'm going to hold off at the grand booty drop, and I'm going to do the Legend suspension and one of those from Hog Tunes. So, I mean, you could get an upgrade to your bike with your audio and suspension from just following along with the Ornery One and the Ornery Squall on the BCBC. Okay,
Yes.
so as we get up there and hang out with Hog Tunes up there right on the border of Canada, then we're going to leave out and make our way on over to Sturgis, of course, for 2022 Sturgis. And we're going to be, like I said, staying at the Buffalo Chip. Plus, we'll be at Black Hills Harley Davidson, hanging out with KSD, Chromeworks, loving that exhaust, of course, Custom Dynamics, and everybody that's set up there as well.
And really quick, welcome to the Ornery Ones. It is 2 up on 3s. Actually, I think that you've been a member before, and it may just renewed.
Yep, that's fine. We're going to just
popped up,
give
so
that a big shout out.
Yeah, I want to give you a shout out before it disappears on me.
Yep. Thank you so much. 100 Octane. Thank you guys so much. You just made the ass go a little bit more plumper. And here on the Ornery Ones, we love a big old thick juicy ass.
So, just to kind of recap a few things, I listed the website in the comments. The website is actually the link, the link that I posted in the comments goes to the BCBC page of our website. That's where you're going to find a lot of information all in just one place if you're not on Facebook, okay? So it's for everybody. We're trying to make it work for everyone. If you have Facebook or if you don't have Facebook, you have the internet, obviously, because you're watching us. Okay, so the website page is listed. We're going to list each hint, clue, phrase, riddle, whatever it is for each of the drops. There are 6 drops, like TJ was just mentioning, in those 6 locations. General facility,
Vicinity?
Yeah,
In
that
a
word.
facility, on a vicinity?
somewhere in
in that area, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing this kind of along the way too. So
Yes.
if somebody was to reach out and they got a badass place that they want us to eat, now this is how it can work too. Like, hey, y'all come hang out and eat this badass cheeseburger, and we'd love to have you. And while you're here, do your booty drop here. So we
Yes.
might drop that booty drop at the juiciest cheeseburger, and I don't know.
and you
somewhere.
won't know unless, of course, you put all the key phrases, keywords, riddles together and solve it. Okay, so on these 6 locations, so there's 6 physical locations and then 2 virtual locations. Okay, guys. So if you know what the drop is out in California, I know you guys can't just get up and drive out there because it's across the United States for some of us, vice versa. So there are going to be 2 virtual loot drops along the way. So
Booty
if you
drops.
can't, yes, booty drops. Okay, all that information is going to be coming out though. There are a few rules that we do already have in place that we know of. Okay, so there's only 1 winner per loot,
Booty drop.
and you cannot win more than 1 booty drop.
Can't win more than 1 booty.
Okay, there's no purchase necessary. You guys don't have to be a member. You guys don't have to pay us. You guys don't have to pay to play. Okay. The other thing is to be declared of the winner of the loot, of the physical loots. We are booty drops. You are going to have to actually go to that location. So if you know what it is down by El Paso, but you're not capable of going, you can just like holler at your moto friend and be like, yo, you better go get this because it's going to be a big win.
But this
Gotcha.
is one thing we're going to ask you to do. Of course, just like you know how this works, guys. You got to like it. You got to share it. You know, we're going to have a little bit of that to do, and you guys know what that does. It causes engagement, and we're giving the people that gave us that stuff a little bit of props, and they get a following and a like. Okay, so it's no smoke and mirrors. This is how it works.
Okay, so the other thing is these booty drops. There will be a hand stamped token, Ornery One token, just for this ride. So it's going to be kind of like a memorabilia type, swag too. And it's going to be an actual token that you'll have to go and get.
So this is kind of what we've done in the past. You'll like and of course share, and then if you go down there and get it, you'll take a picture with it, right, at the location with you, and then we're going to put it up and we'll post it. So if you go get it, you're interested, we're going to put you out there as well, and you can tell you a little bit about how awesome you are, or brag about whatever. Maybe you rode 200 miles to get it, whatever it is, wherever you're riding, we don't care, so we're trying to just make this really engaging and a lot of fun for you guys as well, because we're super humbled and fortunate to be able to do this, and we're just trying to get everybody to have as much fun as we are.
And just to let you guys know, it's not going to be like out in BFE at a Walmart. It's going to be around motorcycle content and touristy kind of things.
A good clean toilet, that might be one.
It'll be stuck right up underneath the lid.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to be
booty
that
drop.
one there. Okay, anyway, so
Sorry.
that link to the website
way.
is in the comments. Also, I posted the link to the event page on Facebook. Brandy, you asked, are the maps going to be posted on the event page? Yes. So I do have them posted on the website. I just haven't made the post on the Facebook page quite yet. But you can see I actually have them pulled up right here. So this is our coast-to-coast ride, and this is all US 50. So you can see Maryland. Sorry, the camera's backwards. Maryland all the way over to California. And then, of course, our border-to-border ride, which is going to be El Paso, Texas at the Mexico border, up to Buffalo, New York at the Canada border, Niagara Falls. You can actually see on our actual BCBC map that we have 2 routes from the Buffalo, New York over to Sturgis. The reason why is because we did contemplate about going to Canada. That's not necessarily completely out of the picture, but at this moment, I don't think we're going to go that route because you do have to have vaccines and we're not going to do the vaccines. So we'll see
I mean,
what happens.
well, Hog Tunes is up there. I'd love to go see our peoples. But they're going to come down, so we're thinking about that too. Once again, we'll have all these cool, and we're working on this too. Our booty drops is going to be included. Another thing is going to be some hillbilly beard oil that we have. So we're going to have some of that in our drops as well. So we're putting all these booty drops together as we speak. There'll be some swag from Mustang Seats. It's just...
He just found a piece of spaghetti out of his beard.
So I just ate spaghetti before we came on. I was in a little bit of a hurry. So I felt my beard there to show it off. And anyway, some spaghetti. Yeah, that happens. Just the other day I found some Captain Crunch. And we haven't had Captain Crunch in months. So anyway, on these drops, I'm just really excited about the bootylicious goodness is going to be there. One thing I was going to show you guys is for my birthday that Steph got me a knife, knives made by Nick. Absolutely love this knife. Just give him a little shout out. It's so absolutely perfect. I love it so much. And his knives, trust me, you're going to have a shave spot on your hand because you show how sharp it is. I mean, it's just super cool. So, like I said, all this stuff that we're putting in the booty drops are some amazing people. Not only their products, but they're just good. And they're good to be around. They're positive people doing good in the community. And we support them and love them so very much. As well as all you ornery ass members. So if you guys are out on this route somewhere and you'd like to ride a day or something with us, you're more than welcome to. Anybody out there. I do want to tell you really quick, a disclosure. Steph and I are riding the big bore, and that thing hauls ass. So we ride hard, fast, and heavy. We do not take smoke breaks, and we love to go faster than most. Just saying, we ride. So if you plan on riding with us, batch at the hatchets and let's get after it.
Yes, and we're going to be posting daily on our social media of our whereabouts and where we're at, where we're leaving, stuff like that. So if we're coming through your area, come join us if you can, even if it's for 30 minutes on your lunch break. We would love that.
Yeah. So speaking of food too, as I'm getting a little older, I just love eating more and more. And just brings me to the topic. Along these routes that we are taking, if you guys see us coming up on some area that you think is super killer and you've been there, or maybe you've heard about, or something like that, somewhere to eat, somewhere to visit, or just somewhere to get some really cool content, take that picture or anything, let us know, because we don't know. We've never been on these roads. And that's what we're trying to do this year, is do some of that stuff we haven't done before. The rallies, we've done a lot of rallies. We've had some really cool rallies already this year, and I've gone to places and we've done things that we haven't already. So this year is just about getting out there and exploring the road, and just Steph and I kind of getting lost together and putting the moves on the road. So Steph will be making videos along the way. I mean, after we're done. So she'll make these videos, give her some time, and then we'll showcase Highway 62 and also Highway 50, as well as Sturgis and the Buffalo Chip. So that's the content that we're going to be coming out, walking out with this. And maybe later this year, you guys in the winter, you can be watching this. And if you are interested in just watching something, you can binge watch the Big Board Build here on YouTube. Steph has got that done. So we'll be riding the Big Bore. I've already put it to a little bit of a test already, that 131. We're going to be showcasing that as well. We're very curious of how it holds up in the heat. It is extremely hot right now. It's like 97 here. So we're going to be riding in some extreme heat, putting the big board to the test. Like I said, we'll be totally loaded, running hard, fast, and heavy, as fast as we can in these roads that we're going on. Of course, most of these roads are all back, kind of a back roads, which I love running back roads, but I'll be honest, Stephen, I love running the interstates too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We love being able to, like Montana, run 85, 90 miles an hour. If we could run 115 all the time, that's what we The bike is more than able to do it. It's comfortable. It handles well. You can see. I mean, the thing's just set up right. The bike's feeling good, looking good. And like I said, we're fixing to put it to the test because this is going to be somewhere around 11,000 miles, give or take. And I've had some comments on our social media platforms where people are like, holy shit, 11,000 miles. But really, last year on the Great Escape, we got close to 12. We were shooting for 13. I think we got like 12, somewhere around in there. So with that being said too, we had an amazing year last year of riding. And this year it's looking just to be killer as well. I did have some questions as we're going to come down to Florida. Not this trip, but we'll be down there for Oktoberfest. Of course, when we get back from Sturgis, we'll be heading here to the Ozarks, and we're going to be doing Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, of course, at Pig Trail Harley Davidson. They're in Rogers. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff with some amazing people. Of course, Pig Trail Harley Davidson, it looks like all kids' bikes. And, of course, Rainwater, Houghton, Sexton.
Yes, and on the website, under Bikers Pay It Forward tab, I do have a little bit of information as far as our Pay It Forward that's going to be happening this year. That will be, like you said, during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue in Rogers. We are looking at some different schools because we would like to go through All Kids Bike, which is a program that teaches all kids to learn. Okay, let me say that again. Teaches all kids to learn a bicycle, 2 wheels, by the end of kindergarten. So this is a actual program curriculum that goes into the school district, and they teach this in school, in public school, for kids to learn how to ride on 2 wheels by the end of kindergarten, because that's a huge thing. A lot of kids nowadays are not out there riding their bicycles. Some of them grow up and they don't even know how to ride a bicycle. And then we're wanting our younger generation to love the motorcycle community and riding and how that is therapy for us. However, there's a gap there. So this is a great program. It's amazing. Like I said, that's going to be in October during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue at Pig Trail Harley Davidson in Rogers. And as you guys can see, a lot of y'all already said that you wanted to say hi to Hank, and he was begging to get up here because he loves attention. If you can't tell, Hank, can you say hi?
Say what's up. So you can follow me on Instagram. I am Hanky Doodoo.
Woo!
Yeah, so I hear this shit all the time. And we have a lot of people say, hey, you're going to get the younger generation involved in motorcycles. Well, you get them on 2 wheels. That's all you got to do. You can tell them all kinds of damn stories. I don't care. But if you put somebody on 2 wheels, they fall in love with it or they don't. Most of the time you do. You get the feel of that, So this is an opportunity to do something for the kids, which we're so very passionate for. We have 5 of them for ourselves, which a lot of them are doing their own things now. We've just about become empty nesters. So the kids mean a lot to us, of course, and getting to that age. This is a great opportunity. As we turn this out, guys, we'd love for you to get involved as well when we're doing this Pay It Forward. That's what we're really passionate about that as well. And this is going to be really cool. It's going to involve a lot of really badass people too.
Yes, more details on all of that coming up, though.
It's
going to be cool.
Fine tune. So, guys, think about this just a little bit, please. Just think about this. So, we work. This is what we do for a living. We're very fortunate and very humble to be out here on this motorcycle doing what we do. But trust me, we're busting our ass to do some really cool stuff. By doing this, that's how we keep people invested in us. That's how we keep doing what makes us feel happy inside. And we're very fortunate. I mean, I'm very fortunate to be alive today and breathing and taking this all in. So,
yes,
it's just an amazing opportunity that we're going to have this year, though, to put some bicycles in some schools and maybe touch the lives of these little ones and make them the next generation. So, of course, anytime I get a chance to set a little one on the bike and start it up, and I just absolutely love it.
Let them honk the horn, rev it up.
That Custom Dynamics Pro Beast horn, dang, that thing's loud. It scares me every time I honk it. Honk, honk. So, Guys, like I said, we've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes stuff that we've been doing here, getting everything ready to rip. But I'll be honest, I'm so sick and tired of it. I just want to be on the bike ride and get super clear whenever I do that. Get a little foggy now. What do you got over there in the
Yes.
comments?
Lady Tam, thank you so much. She said if you guys were going to be close by here, she'd get some steaks out of the freezer and cook them up. That sounds so amazing. Not for sure if we're going to be close to you. Now we are doing, like I said, the Highway 50 coast to coast. Once we get over to California, we're going to go on over to the actual coastal line, and we're going to zip down to El Paso. So on our transit routes, kind of like from the end of 50 to the beginning of our 62 ride, we will hit the interstates, bust down there, make some time, get on to our next leg, ride that up, and then of course, like whenever we get up to Buffalo, we would love to take a day and check out Niagara Falls. Brandy, thank you for that comment earlier. She said that there is a ferry that goes across Lake Michigan, so you don't have to go down. If that's the case, we probably won't go through Chicago. I know someone asked if we were going to be through Chicago. That probably won't happen if we can do the whole ferry thing, because I think that'd be amazing. But then again, I don't know where you board and.
Well, just real quick, guys. You can imagine doing this stuff, what we're doing right now. You can imagine the logistics just to be doing the booty drops, just to be putting this together, finding the highway. But for us to tell you exactly what we're going to do on the road, I'll be honest with you, there's no way I'm going to be able to tell you until like maybe
a few days before.
maybe 2 days before, because we really break this riding down into just day to day. So we look at it as today we're riding from here to here, and we're going to do this during this. So we're going to stop by, I don't know, KST. We're going to go look at how they build all this stuff, and we're going to build this video. So we know that day that we're doing that. Then at the end of that day, then Steph is refreshing me on what we're going to do tomorrow, because my little pea head here can't handle all that. Because you got to remember that we got to also make video, we got to talk about, we got to look, we got to know. So there's a lot of other things going on as well. Super, we love it. But it is kind of cool to see how we operate, because sometimes we get a lot of those questions. So I just want you to think about that. So as we're getting closer, you guys drop what you think that we need to go see, or you can say, hey, you should do this, and remind us. I guess that's what we need. Set your reminder to remind us, because if not, we're going to forget. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
One question that I have that I've been doing a little research on, and I don't know if this is true. Of course, I've never rode it, but Highway 50, as we get out into the desert area there, are we going to have enough fuel to reach from one gas station to the next? Because the big board does drink it a little bit more than the other bikes that we ride. We probably went from somewhere around 230, 235, 240 miles to a gallon. Now we're getting about 200. So, and it depends on how I ride it, but if I'm sitting on the bike, I'm usually throttled in. So, has anybody experienced that? Have they been out through there? Is there a leg of it that you have to be very careful on? I've also been looking at auxiliary fuel cells, or just fuel tanks, or little gas cans, or however you want to name it. Been looking at those too. Do we really need one of those and take up our space and drag that around?
We did see a guy post about this cool little gas can that fits inside your saddlebag.
Yeah.
And I know you commented that it was cool, who makes it and stuff like that. Well, after doing some research, I did find the company that makes them, and I did reach out to him, so we'll see what route we go. Anyways, I was going to say over on Facebook, because I wasn't watching the comments on Facebook, just on YouTube. Jim Moss wants to know 14 days or less. So it looks like we're going to be leaving out of Arkansas the 10th, or maybe the 11th. We're still working on that. However, we want to get to Sturgis by the 5th, as that's the first day of Sturgis. So that's our time frame to do our border to border. And then once we're in Sturgis, we're going to be hanging out there most likely the whole duration of Sturgis. We'll do our hangouts with all of our sponsors. They've got tons of events that's happening at the Chip. Tons of events happening at the Chip that we're going to be part of also. So hopefully that will answer your question right there.
So this may fall over. Dog's pushing stuff around. So that's another thing. Usually at Sturgis we do like a ride. This year I'm not going to do a ride. What we're going to do is that grand booty drop there at the Chip, and then we're going to set a time maybe while something else is going on, so we can have a kind of a party as well with our party. And then if you're at Sturgis and you'd like to, you could come there and we could all gather up and hang out. And I'm kind of playing around with the idea of maybe whoever's there is who wins some stuff. I don't know. We're going to break that down as well. So at Sturgis, it's going to be a hell of a party. It's going to be a good time. We're really looking forward to it. Like Steph said, the Chip has some amazing, they got some badass music fixing to happen as well. Is that
Yes.
coin thing happening down here
Yes.
again?
Yeah, that's something new. If you guys weren't tuning in last week, or last time we went live, was it last Friday? I can't remember. We have a little coin jar down here. So any super chats and super stickers, stuff like that, you can watch the little coins
drop into
the little
tip cup.
I think I made it kind of look like there was several to choose from. So I chose a little whiskey glass. I think that's what that is.
Okay.
Very cool.
So, like I said, guys, along this ride, if you guys will look down at the bottom of the screen, that is all of our fine sponsors right there. And if they're not insuring us or putting some amazing sheen in my beard or making some really cool products like Elements of the Old Soul, or just some amazing lawyers in case some shit goes down the road because of some dumbass on the phone, we've got their products on our bikes. And if we're talking about them, it's for a reason. Our bike, the Big Bore, is top shelf. We only have the best on our bike, and we're proud of it. And not only is the best product, but they're the best people in the industry to deal with as well. Some people might have a pretty good product, but they got a shitty attitude. And some people are pretty cool, but then they got a shitty product. These people, it just all happened. It all came together for them because they're busting their ass, and we're proud to have them on the Ornery One. So I'm looking forward. Steph would be giving a little bit more information as it unfolds. Like I said, we're working on this as well. We're trying to get that booty drops as big as possible on each drop. So she'll, okay. Steph just wrote this down. Okay. Hit the like button.
Well, I didn't want to stop you, but to tell you, but Elvis on Two Wheels, or Elvis on Two, thank you so much. I agree with you. Everyone click the like button.
Dude,
or as TJ says,
Elvis,
hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Would y'all hit that like button, follow, share, and all that stuff so Steph and I can get more engagement, get bigger, and then we can hire somebody to help us? I'm begging you. Please help the Ornery One grow a little bit more so we can hire some help so I can have my wife back at night. I'm super tired of sleeping with a cat and dog till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
They're not tired.
No.
They love it.
Yeah, so help us grow. So like that shit. Share that shit. Give us a little love.
Yes. Is there anything else that we have not covered?
I don't know. It's once again, I probably should not have done this booty drop stuff because it added so much more work. I've been on the phone this week, though, what was really cool, to our sponsors and got to talk to everybody. And I'm so excited because we'll see everybody up at Sturgis. Like getting to go over to Legends. We'll be setting up at Legends at their shop there in Sturgis. And it's such a good time. And they're so great to us. And we haven't seen them, most of them, since last year unless it was at Daytona. And then, getting to do this trip and stop out there at some of them at their base, where they live and where they're set up is going to be just killer as well. So like I said, the booty drops was a really added. Sorry,
We have a baby in
Hanky
the
Doo
house.
Doo wants up. So adding the booty drops really has added a lot of work and probably a lot of stress to stuff. But once again, I just thought it was a cool opportunity to maybe get y'all some goodies and get some more involvement. All right, Hank, tell the people what you want to talk about. There,
Okay. Now
Tell
you're
'em.
on. You're on TV.
you're on live. You're live. What do you think? Tell them. Say, yo, dogs, go follow the Ornery One on all these social media platforms. Give me a little love by hitting that button and sharing our stuff because, damn, I need some better dog food because I've got the gas. You got bad gas? Huh? You've been stinking us out, haven't you? Huh? He farts more than he barks. That is what I'm learning
He
about
does. He's super heavy, guys.
Yeah,
He is.
I'm not holding him. All right, do you want me to hold him?
Yeah.
Come here.
He's very not. He's not fat. He's just very
No, he
muscular
ain't
and
real
thick.
fat. He's a boy.
Obviously, poor guy.
Poor guy just showed the goods off. Here, let's make sure he didn't scream.
Okay,
Now,
let's
look at
do
him.
this.
Now look, see? Now are you happy? Tell him. You've been bugging us.
He's like, oh, I don't like this.
Said, Jesus, Dad. All right. But, we've been talking about letting him ride as well, but the little dude gets pretty hot, and it's hot out. I'm so worried about him getting overheated or something.
Yeah, I think they're prone to heat.
Yeah,
So
so when it cools off, we might see. He does good in the truck, but on that road glide, we'd have to have a different bag, and then it'd have to cool off, and then just getting mauled by people wanting to pet him, which I understand that. It's how it is going out with my beard. Everybody wants to pet my beard.
because you're so cute.
or
He's
want-
so cute.
Or want to watch me eat. Freaky thing, go eat in a restaurant. People just glare at me and see how I eat my sandwich. It's a thing.
It's an art.
It's a thing.
Speaking of art,
Yes, we got new stickers.
yes, we have 2 new stickers, and I don't think we have them in here with us, but I can bring them up.
Okay.
So if you want to tell them about it while I bring it up.
Yeah, so Steph, in her spare time and me kicking around some ideas, she came up with a couple new stickers that we have, and you're more than welcome to go buy a couple stickers if you'd like. That'd help us as well. So you can find those at www.theorneryone.com, where we have all of our fine, amazing merch. One thing I always say is hard,
wow.
fast, and heavy. I've been saying that for a couple of years now. So Steph came up with a pretty cool sticker that says just that, hard, fast, and heavy. And that can mean anything you would like. It doesn't have to really only be about motorcycles.
Let me fix it because whenever I brought it up, it took up the entire screen. But yes, hard, fast, and heavy. We actually have T-shirts like this too. But
hard, fast, and heavy. Yeah,
that right
pretty
there
cool,
is our
right?
hard, fast, and heavy sticker.
All right, so that didn't take her but a minute, and then I was like wanting something on my helmet, and then I was drunk. We were both drunk, and we were around a bunch of people wearing Harley Davidson stuff and looking at logos. And then I said, "Hey, Steph," and then we got to talking around, and she, kind of bounced it back and forth, and then she came up with the Ornery One, which you've seen that on the Harley Davidson, the one. With some cool orange around it. So that's another sticker that you're more than welcome to go purchase on the orneryone.com. You can buy multiple ones. You can buy 1 or 100 at a time. So feel free to load up on those and stick them all over your neighbor's cars. They will love it. Maybe you have that favorite teacher or your
Favorite teacher.
I don't know. Or maybe your boss at work. Maybe you'd like to stick one of those on his folder. I have no idea. So anyway, those are the 2 stickers that Steph came up with here in the last couple of months here that you're more than welcome to go look at. And then we have all of our shirts and stuff.
Right there.
Yeah. Ding ding. See, so we're always doing some stuff. I actually came up with another cool shirt yesterday. This lady was kind of bitching at me at Menards. We went to Menards. It's So I went to Menards and got some plants for $1 because they were on sale. And sweet little old lady, but she had to touch me and turn me around and look at me real close. And she said, "Well, honey, you'd just be about perfect if you get these tattoos taken off." She said, "I'm old school." And I was like, mm-hmm. So anyway, I came up with this cool saying as we was walking out because I was bitching about her wanting me to take my tattoos off. And then I said it and I was like, holy fuck, that was cool. And then later that night, Steph wrote it down, and then that's going to be a t-shirt. So I'm not going to tell you what it is.
No.
Because somebody will make a t-shirt. And I'll be like, damn, that was my idea. I would punch you in your butthole. Just a joke.
Those stickers are on our website. Whenever you go to theorneryone.com, there is a link that says buy honor shit, I think is what it's called. And you can drop down, you can search by search stickers, and they should be there. One other thing. Elvis on 2, are you going to have a meetup in Sturgis? So yes, we will do a meetup in Sturgis, and that will most likely be at the chip up front where, you know, it's open to everyone. And we'll do our grand booty drop there and do a little meetup. Then other times throughout Sturgis, we will be doing meetups and hangouts at our sponsors. That will be anywhere between Legend Suspension at their actual facility there in Sturgis, or at Black Hills, Harley Davidson, where a lot of our sponsors are going to be set up, hanging out. And then, of course, at the chip from time to time.
Yeah, guys, and you can come by. It's been really cool because they got the big bore, and then you can come see those products that you're thinking about buying on a bike. You can touch them, feel them, taste them, whatever you'd like. You can sit on my bike.
You
get the
can't
feel.
take off on the bike.
Well, no. Well, you know, depends on how much money you got. But you can feel that Mustang seat on that cheeks and see how comfortable it is. You can see those KST bars, the Ornery Apes. That's right, guys, our bars. So you can see what they feel at it as well, and just get a feel. And even I got some T-Man Performance stuff on there. I got that breather on there from them. No air loss. It's a really cool killer breather, and people are always wondering what that feels like, or if it can you feel it sitting there to your knee. So you and I don't. I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me a bit. So. And then I actually have their gauge too. You've seen some of those other oil gauges that out there in your knee. That thing's tucked up in there and super sexy. So you can actually sit on my bike and feel all the joint as well. Got some comments.
Yes. So James on Facebook, when do you guys think you'll be in Ocean City, Maryland? I would love to ride back from Ocean City with you guys along Route 50 back up into West Virginia. Yes. So I believe that we will be in Ocean City around the 15th or 16th of July. If we're waiting on a few things to determine if we're leaving out on the 10th or 11th. And yeah, so 15th, 16th. But like we said, we will definitely know, 3 to 4 days before we're actually at that location, so you can move things around on your schedule if you can. And like we've always said, definitely come ride with us. We do ride though
hard, fast, and heavy. So we do like to motivate. But you're more than welcome. And it changes is because we're kind of working with some of our sponsors as well. And we really need to get some really cool content in as well as make some videos. I mean, we're talking about KST, which is KST Customs, is our handlebars, which will make some amazing shit. And they're coming out with some new stuff. I shouldn't say, but anyway, they're really working very hard. We're going to get to go look at their facilities and check out their gigs. I mean, it's killer, the pictures I've seen. And they're the coolest kids on the block for a reason. So, like, that video is going to be really cool. Like, we made that one about Mustang seats. If you haven't seen that, you can go look in our library below there and see that we toured the facilities and hung out with the girls and talking all the seats, seeing exactly how they're made and who makes them, who's hands-on. I mean, it was just a killer video. And plus we get to hang out with the people we love so very much.
Yes.
So we had to take time. So if that video or that day ran from where we said 5 to 6 hours and it turned into 8 or 9 and then we ended up staying a night, you know what I mean? So we have a little, that's the thing there. So just honestly. And then, like I said, 2 days prior to getting to a destination, we should know pretty clear. And the next week, too, will determine a lot. on a lot of things. So,
Yes.
it's pretty much everything in a nutshell.
Yes.
If
I
it
think
was
so.
a walnut.
And of course, like we said before, we would love to meet you guys along the way. It is only going to be on those two highways. If you guys live like 100 miles or 20 miles off, even 20 miles off the highway, we are not going to divert from the highway. So I've had a couple people like reach out and say, "Hey, come crash with us. We're like this far, this blah 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 blah." We just can't because we do want to get to Sturgis by the first day. And honestly, we just can't afford to stay on the road for 2 months and lollygag and go and enjoy ourselves like we really all want to. We just can't. So
that's another thing. You know, the nights. I mean, it gets costly. Is there anybody doing that biker bunker thing?
yeah, that's something I've looked in. Message us if you guys have had personal experiences with Bunker Biker.
Is that what it is?
Bunker Biker, and I know that
bunker with a biker.
I know that it is
Bounce it with a
worldwide,
biker.
and I see amazing posts about it. Now, from our first trip, the Shoestring Budget road trip, we did only stay with people that we met online who were in the motorcycle community and stuff like that. There was a couple of them who were just kind of like shady, kind of like, oh gosh.
Well, they were
so
good.
I don't want that experience again. So if you've had experience, firsthand experience, not hearsay or I saw this post.
Yeah, no
like
shit.
Firsthand experience. We want to know about it because it is something that we've talked about.
Well, with saying that too, that goes with everything. Don't be telling me shit you heard about or that. Well, no, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I do feel like a lot of people are just, I don't know. I'd really like to see a firsthand experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if you might have had a buddy or something. I guess. Yeah. I mean, we all look at the internet. Like we're gonna be going through. We're gonna be going through Utah. I mean, Moab. God. Arizona, and I want to go to Moab. Sorry, maps running together on me. We haven't been in there, and I'm looking forward to that. So we're cutting it really close on timing, but like Niagara Falls, we want to take a day and kind of, mess around there. So I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like if we had the money and the time, we'd leave out right now, and then just start poking along these roads. But at the end of the day, the budget, we're going to watch out.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like all of us.
Yes,
right?
He's falling asleep.
Yeah, it's hot. Smells like.
He needs a bath.
He stinks.
I need a bath.
Smells like chicken poop.
We did go feed the chickens earlier.
Yeah, he just loves eating chicken turds. He's a chicken turd eater, aren't you? I'm like, get away from that chicken turd. He goes, oh no, that's pedigree right there. That may be why he's so gassy. He's got the chicken turd farts.
No more chicken poop.
No more chicken poop.
He also loves Special Kitty.
Oh, I love eating kitty food, especially when mom's yelling at me.
Yes.
All right? Little weirdo.
All right. Do we have any questions?
Huh?
Questions?
Questions? Comments?
Hank, do you have any questions?
Getting heavy, buddy. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm hot. I'm hungry. And I think we kind of told you all the information that we have written down as of so far. We may go live next Friday, and we may not. But we will be going live a lot on this ride. We'll be making some really cool content. Like I said, you guys stay kind of, if you want to win that booty drops, you just kind of got to watch that and put the pieces together so you can win that. That's going to be really fun. Steph is going to be punching out those emblems or coins. Elements of the OSO is doing that. So that alone is just going to be pretty badass.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Brandy said happy 4th. Everybody, happy 4th of July. It's a great day to celebrate. And,
yeah, we went live the other day, and I didn't even say anything Happy Father's Day either. I mean, I had a really good Father's Day, and I think we went live and I didn't say that. Yeah, so happy 4th of July. Don't hold the M8 because it'll blow your thumb off. And don't put it in your buddy's pants. Okay?
M8?
Yeah, them M8s will get M80s. Then they had the M4. I don't know. Yeah. So the big bottle rockets, we shoot those, the stick on them, the big ones. We get those. We have bottle rocket fights where those are like our tanks. We have the enemy coming across. We have those set up and shoot those out. Man, so this old boy down the alleyway, his name was Mannard. I don't know how he got the name Mannard, but he's we were young, and well, he's pretty agile. But I got him with one of those big ones, and it hit him right in the ass as he was running, and you could hear it kind of give him a good little right in the ass, right. And you hear him, oh, a little yelp, and as he was running, that big ass ball rocket just stuck to him. I can still see him running down the alleyway with his hands up in the air and his shorts, and that big ass ball rocket just shooting right against his ass, just, and it picked up momentum. It felt like anyway. So he cut to the right and cut to the left, and finally the bottle rocket went off. But it put a big old bruise on him. Sorry, Mannard. I don't know where you're at now, buddy, but pretty good shot, ain't it? So yeah, be safe on the 4th of July, I guess. Wear glasses.
Yes. Safety goggles.
Safety third, y'all. It is the 4th.
All right, guys. Website link and Facebook event group is in the comments. You guys join along, play along. If you guys can't ride, you can ride with us online and stay up to date on all of the goodies and our next adventure.
Can't ride. You can
Can't ride with us.
You can't ride with us. You can ride along virtually. You can
ride along online.
You can ride along online.
We're always playing with words in our minds and thinking of ways we can do little names and titles. Corny like that.
A lot of things going on in my mind. I can't share. All right, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and chiming in. Love you, Ornery Asses. Thanks for keeping us rocking and rolling. All of our fine sponsors there. Love y'all. We'll see you very soon. I think Mr. Hank just cut one, so we're going to cut and run with that. Until we see y'all next time, y'all stay ornery. Wow, that is a stinker. Whew.